Hi and welcome to another edition of How to Sing That Song. I'm so excited today because this is such a beautiful song. My Immortal by Evanescence. So please stay tuned. I love this song, it's so intimate, so let's get started. It has a lot of dynamic range, which means loud and soft. Start very soft. I'm so tired of being here, suppressed by all my childish fears. And if you have to leave, let's talk about the first bit here. It starts so low. You don't want to start, I'm so tired of being here. No full voice yet. No. You want to start think bright color, as if you were really friendly. It's not like, I'm so tired of being here, but it's, I'm so tired of being here. See, I'm still low, but I'm being very friendly. It's almost like I'm being a little bit more narrow in my throat. Not really in my throat. I'm just making a very light and bright voice color. Not a lot of vocal cord closure, but I'm still not wasting my air that I send through my vocal cords because I'm not pushing a lot. So I could either talk with a lot of voice here like this, or with a lighter voice. Just make it a little brighter, okay? Like this, as if you were really friendly. I'm so tired of being here, suppressed by all my childish fears. So, and then when there's a little line up, grow into it a little bit. Connection, again, connect the phrase. Very important. And if you have to leave, see, again, it's not, and if you have to leave, but as I go down, I kind of let go back here a little bit. And if you have more vocal cord closure, and if you have to leave, I get a little lighter again. Up here I'm different, then down. See, this and this, this and this. Changing placements just a little bit. And if you have to leave, gives me that grittiness as I'm going a little higher. I wish that you could just leave, 'cause your presence still lingers here. See how I'm putting emotion in by not staying the same? Because your presence still lingers here. Too much. 'Cause your presence still lingers here. I'm putting the full voice very carefully and in a flowing motion there, where I want a little bit of accentuation on the word. And if your presence still lingers here, okay? And let's go on, and then we climax a little bit. 'Cause your presence still lingers here, and it won't leave me alone. These wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real. So you want to make sure you're not singing those last pitches there extremely long, and that you don't put a lot of vibrato in. It has a different character. These wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real. I don't know, it doesn't seem as desperate and painful. For me, it seems more desperate and painful when I go more like, these wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real. There's just too much that time cannot erase. And then I can really let it go. And again, a really cool way to practice this is to not actually sing those pitches that are there, but to actually start out speaking it through, kind of imitating the pitches, kind of where they lie, if they're higher or lower, but kind of actually really find the placement of the pitches. So, this pain is just too real. There's just too much that time cannot erase. See, I want to I want to put some urgency into that, and you need to use your whole body. It's not just in your throat. It's almost like you're putting in all this work, because have you ever noticed if you work yourself up and something's really important and urgent, your whole body works along. It's like your support. It's in this case, it will be your support, but it also expresses itself in your breath. So it's not, this pain is just too real. There's just too much that time cannot erase. When you cried, I'd see my breath isn't connecting to my emotions. And when it does, it's more like, these wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real. There's just too much that time cannot erase. When you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. You want to really put that breath, put that emotion into your breath. And you'd scream, I'd fight away all of your fears. And again, what you want to do, this is the line you want. When you'd scream, I'd fight away all. See, you don't want to accent that top note suddenly. You don't want to go, you'd scream, I'd fight away all fun. You don't want to aggressively accentuate it. It's probably gonna crack and break then. What you want to do is really connect it to the whole phrase. When you'd scream, I'd fight away, fight away. You almost kind of lean into that pitch very carefully, but also very heavily, in a sense of that you're using your support like crazy to get there. When you'd scream, I'd fight away all of your fears. And I felt your hand through all of these years, but you still have all of me. I almost put too much vibrato on there on that last one. For my taste, it could even be later. It was too soon. I wasn't anticipating that I was going to hold it that long. You want to really be careful about your vibrato. You don't want to just wobble. You want to really, whenever there's a moment of, like you want your audience almost to like hold their breath. That's when you don't need to have a vibrato. Vibrato means, oh, okay, I've arrived somewhere, but you haven't arrived. As long as you haven't arrived somewhere, you want to kind of keep that tone a little straight, and then that vibrato is the signal to like, okay, now can take a breath now, okay? So you want your audience to kind of hold their breath. That transition right here is so hard because you need to go from that very meaty, chesty sound to that actually more breathy and relaxed sound. This is very hard. You don't want to break into head voice. It's really difficult. You want to think more like from an approach of, you still have, and I already transitioned there. Still, you still have. Very, very controlled pitch, but also it's very hard. You can try to practice that. Try to go from that very chesty sound to that lighter, more breathy sound without cracking. That's really hard. Keep your support and do it better than I actually just did. Keep that ah open. Don't close it up as you're getting softer. You don't want to still have. You don't want to close up. But you can go ah. Keep the opening though of the vowel, whatever you want to do. Okay, and then all of me. Too long, actually. I don't want to go into that second measure. But what I'm saying is don't me. Too much vibrato. Late vibrato, very straight tone. There's nothing really cooler than having perfect intonation and having a straight tone. Me. Not good intonation right now. Can't hear my piano right, but yeah. So then it repeats, and now comes this bridge you're going to have to decide. I usually leave out the last me of that chorus, because then at the same time as the word me comes, you would have to start I've tried so hard. So I usually leave it out. So like, all of I've tried so hard to tell myself that you're gone. See how I'm climaxing. I've tried so hard to tell myself that you're gone. See how I'm not just very abruptly having an accent. Myself. Then it's gonna crack, and you're gonna have a very hard attack, and that's always difficult to keep control. Then when you just do it aggressively, you don't want to do it aggressively. Next phrase. And though you're still with me, I've been alone, still alone. So, one S too many. You want to really connect that phrase. That's the most important principle you can learn in this song. I've been alone all along. You don't want, I've been alone all along. This even wears me out. It's too much work. I've been alone all along. On the along, I'm already backing off again. Along. And then comes the chorus again. And at the end, after the chorus, all of me, all of me, all of me. I would actually sing it a little less breathy. You have to see how high this lies in your voice. I would, all of me, all of me, all of me. The E is hard, but the all, I don't know. In my voice, the A could still be a little more in chest voice than in head voice. The tilting is just, that happens when you sing in head voice. For me, it doesn't feel very comfortable. It feels more comfortable when I don't do headiness, but when I do more like, all of me, all of me. Depending how you want the color to be. You can experiment with that. Again, the principle is really important. Make it your own and try to find the best color and the best sound in your voice. Thank you so much for watching today. I know these lessons are kind of long, but I just really want to go into depth there. Don't forget to tune back in next week, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell symbol that appears. Then you will be notified of new videos that I will put out. Otherwise, you may miss them, and you want this to be in your feed. Thanks, and until next time, don't forget, always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing. Bye.